Welcome in, everyone. We are playing Slay the Spire by Metacrit this week for my birthday week. I will be streaming Monday through Thursday this week because I will be traveling on Friday. So we are playing the game on the road. I am out of town. I am not at home. So we cannot play Sunhaven. It will not work on my poor little gaming laptop. So we are playing Slay the Spire instead. So please come in, sit down, join me for some craziness. We are going to play the Spire. Let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, this is a deck building battle game. I have played enough of it that I have all 4 of the main classes unlocked. I do have some quality of life mods running, but again, they don't really affect the gameplay so much as some of the stuff on the screen. So if you grab this game and decide to play it, do understand that I have played enough to unlock a whole bunch of things, and that I am playing slightly modded as well. So the classes are the Iron Chad, which is very much kind of like your D&D fighter paladin type. They are the remaining soldier of the Ironclads, sold his soul to harness demonic energies, and he starts with the artifact Burning Blood. So at the end of combat, he heals 6 HP. I have 1 unlock remaining for his deck, so we will be working on unlocks. There's also the Silent, a deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Their starting artifact is the Ring of Snakes. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. I have unlocked all of their entire deck. We also have the Defect, a combat automaton which became self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. Their starting artifact is Cracked Core. At the start of each combat, you channel 1 lightning. I have 1 unlock remaining for them. And last but certainly not least, you have the Watcher, a blind ascetic who has come to evaluate the Spire, master of the divine stances. Their starting artifact is Pure Water. At the start of each combat, add a miracle into your hand. If I hovered over this, well, it doesn't tell you what it is, but it is a card. Anyways, I have 3 unlocks remaining, primarily because I unlocked this one last. It took me quite a while to get there. So we're gonna start with the Iron Chad because I would like to finish off unlocking all of his cards, their cards. So let us embark. Act 1. Exordium. Hello again. This whale-type monster begins every single run, and we talk to them. Choose. So we can upgrade a card, choose a random common relic, lose 8 max HP from the 80 we start with, and transform 2 cards into 2 different cards, or lose our starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. I actually like Burning Blood, so I do not want to lose it, even though boss relics can be really awesome. And I am not going to lose max HP because healing in this game is somewhat difficult. Even with healing 6 HP at the end of every combat, it's still not enough. So really the two easier things to grab here are both pretty powerful. So if we upgrade a card, that means one of the deck cards in my deck, which I can show off now, becomes its plus. So we have 5 strikes, 4 defends, and a bash. This is what our starting deck is for the Iron Chad every single time. Upgrading bash can be very powerful. Can be very powerful indeed. So it deals, for 2 energy, it deals more damage and applies more vulnerable. So that's a pretty, I mean, it's not the best upgrade, but it's a pretty powerful upgrade. When it comes to the rest, it's just more block or more damage. Not a hugely big deal, and honestly, you tend to replace the strikes and the basic strikes and defends of every deck as quickly as you can. with much more fun things. So upgrading a card could be nice. Obtaining a common relic so that you start off with 2 relics at the beginning, also pretty powerful. I'm actually gonna obtain a common relic. That's usually the better choice. Especially depending on what relic you get, sometimes having it earlier in your run makes a big difference. So we're gonna go with that. We got Toy Ornithopter. Whenever you use a potion, you heal 5 HP. This is huge. This is huge. This will absolutely change our run. So it was granted, and we shall move on. So this is the tower. I call this floor 1, but it's really just this first part. Our boss monster at the end is the Guardian. Kind of an annoying boss, I'm not gonna lie. And as the legend says, all of the question marks are unknown. You may encounter monsters, treasures, shops, or an event, essentially. Merchants are the shops. Treasures you just get along the way, at least once. Rest stops are where you can heal or upgrade a card, not both. There is sometimes a 3rd or 4th option, depending on what things you get up here. Enemies are just your regular enemies for this floor, and your elites are mini bosses, essentially. They're somewhat optional, depending on what route you take. So we're starting down here. It's not a terrible idea to go this route to this merchant. You end up doing an elite, then being able to heal before moving on. Okay, that's not too bad. You can go up through here and not really face more than just like the beginning enemy. This route will not, you won't really have enough money for this merchant to do anything else. This route would be okay to this elite. You can do an elite through here by healing before it. You can also do this way. Or we can do this side route, which you go monsters, build your deck, have an event, heal, elite, then have the opportunity to heal again if that elite did you dirty. Further up, you have some choices. Not too terrible. Okay. I'm gonna go for the side route. I think that's gonna be the most fun for me. Alright, so here we are. Basic monster. This particular monster, the Jawworm, is gonna attack me right off the bat. I could do all defend and take no damage, or I could strike him once and take 1 damage. I'm gonna strike him once. And that's the end of my turn. I used up all 3 of my energy. We move on. He's gonna smack me. Well, bite me, I guess. Ew. And then we go again. So he's gonna do a lot less damage this time, but he's also going to add block to himself. I am going to smack him good. Then I'm going to defend against most of that, take 2 damage, and call it a day. Yeah. So I gave him vulnerable, which means that 50% more damage for the attacks for 2 turns. That's what the 2 was for. Now it's just for 1 turn, but I could do that again. Take the damage. So 6 damage is actually 9 damage. Unfortunate that we are going to eat all 7 of that damage, but it's not the largest amount of damage we could take. And I did up his vulnerable, so he'll continue to be vulnerable for time. Okay, he is going to block, just use a buff. I happen to know this enemy well enough because I've battled him quite a bit before, so he's not only going to give himself more block, but he's also going to buff his strength to do more damage. So I definitely want to do whatever damage I can, but unfortunately I have nothing else but defense to do, so that was kind of a shitty turn. Yep. So now he's going to do block and hit us for 10. I actually think we can finish him off, so... Death. He will do nothing. And then we heal for 6, which means we're near max again. And then we get to add a card. Alright, so Anger is 0 energy, but you deal 6 damage and add a copy of the card into your discard pile. So the more anger you use, the more anger you have coming up in your deck. Thunderclap, deal 4 damage, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies, which is very nice for 1 energy. And then Cleave is deal 8 damage to all enemies for 1. I'm actually going to throw Thunderclap, like all of these. I want all of the cards. I can choose a card. I'm going to go with Anger. Just because once you get Anger going, it pops up a lot in your deck, and it's very nice. It's very nice, very nice. This guy is the cultist. He is going to buff himself immediately, and I know the buff he's going to use, so I'm going to bash him good. So he's vulnerable to more damage. Then I'm going to anger him. I'm going to use Anger on him for 9. And then I'm going to use Strike for 9. And we're all good to go. He's almost dead. That was actually a pretty good opening hand. You did not belong here. I don't think so. So the buff he gave himself was... Ritual. At the end of his turn, he will gain 3 strength and do more damage next turn. Except he's vulnerable. And I'm just gonna outright kill him in 2 turns. Goodbye. So, money, card, lose 3 HP, gain 2 energy. The enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength, or more anger. I could just add more anger to my deck. I'm actually gonna do spot the weakness, because that gives me extra damage potential in upcoming turns. I think that's pretty good. Alright, next enemy. The slimes. Spike slime, acid slime. Very annoying. Alright, well, we're gonna do a defend, so we take nothing from him. I could just take him out. Acid slime is gonna be annoying, though. Let's get acid slime down. Make him less of a problem. Yeah, all I have is defend, so I guess we're really not gonna take any damage. There are ways to make your blocks stick. It does, like, it will go away at the end of this turn, but there are ways of making blocks stick. Weakened means that I deal less damage, which is annoying. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do... I'm gonna eat a lot of damage. I'm gonna do this. Unfortunately. This is it. I'm gonna take 15. It's gonna suck. Ow. Ow. Okay. But now I kill you. And then I kill you. It's fine. So we took a bunch of damage, but we're still pretty high in the HP. What do we get? Okay, Heavy Blade. Deal 14 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. So it could be 14 times 3, depending on whether or not we got off some strength on ourselves. Perfected Strike. Deal 6 damage. It deals 2 additional damage for all of the cards containing Strike. They mean in your deck. All of the cards containing Strike in your deck, of which the majority of my deck is Strikes. Has Strike in its name, so that's pretty good. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's an extra 10 damage. So this is Perfected Strike is really a 16 damage card at this point. Or actually, it might in fact be 18 Perfected Strike, because it itself is also a strike card. And then Armaments, you gain 5 block, and you upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. I do happen to know that the upgraded Armaments is you upgrade all the cards in your hand for the rest of combat, which can be very strategically nice. These ones are expensive, but they do a lot of damage. This one... upgrades cards so that everything, like, can upgrade a card or many cards, depending on whether you get it upgraded or not. I'm gonna go for Armaments, just because upgrading cards, even if it's just one card, can be really, really good. All things considered. Let's go. Oh, the looter. I hate you. I'm gonna upgrade the strike. I'm gonna take 5 more block, and then I'm gonna hit you with it. Take that, you looter. He's gonna do no damage to me. However, he's gonna steal my money. We will spot the weakness. Then we will damage you for a lot. And live with the 10 damage we're about to take. Alright. Oh look, I'm gonna give myself even more strength, and then I'm going to hurt you for lots of damage, and then kill you. Kill you dead. So our 30 gold that he stole from us, we steal it back. We get 18 more of his own gold. We get our first potion, Blessing of the Forge, which upgrades all the cards in our hand for the rest of combat, which is nice. And then another card. Iron Wave, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Actually a really solid card. Twin Strike, deal 5 damage twice, so this is technically a 10 damage card. Affected by Strength. Pommel Strike, deal 9 damage, draw a card. We're not at the point where we need to start aggregating to find the right card. I like Twin Strike. It's a pretty solid card. I'm gonna go with Iron Wave though, because being able to do block and damage in the same for the same amount for 1 energy is actually pretty strong. And if you upgrade it, it's even stronger. Alright, our first unknown. Please do not give me a fight. It is not a fight, it is an event. So, Golden Shrine. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit. We can pray and gain 100 gold. We can desecrate it, gain 275 gold, but become cursed with regret, which, at the end of your turn, lose HP equal to the number of cards in your hand. You may have noticed that I have up to, like, 3 cards in my hand at the end of any one turn. Sometimes more so. So that regret is terrible. Do we have a merchant coming up at all? Not really. None. No. Regret would be a terrible idea. Or we could just leave. I'm gonna pray. I'm just gonna gain the 100 gold. That's fine. As your hand touches the shrine, gold rains from the ceiling, showering you in riches. Alright, thank you, Golden Shrine. And now our first rest site. So we have the choice to rest or smith. I'm going to smith. I am going to upgrade armaments, because now I upgrade all the cards in my hand for the rest of combat. This is going to be very powerful, depending on when it comes up. But it doesn't, it does not get, trashed for the entirety of the combat, so it will show up multiple times. And then we can test it out on this elite. Let's go. Yep, when I see a merchant, I'll have loads of gold. Yep. So now I can show you what Armaments Plus does. So see how we have all of this? I'm just going to use this for one, and look, everything is upgraded. So I have an 8 block and 2 9 damage attacks, and I also have a bash that does a lot more damage and applies a lot more vulnerable. Now, we are up against sentries, which have artifact, which will negate 1 debuff. Vulnerable is a debuff, so it will negate 1 debuff. So I may not want to use it this time. I am going to throw up a defend because this thing is going to hit me. And then I'm going to try and kill this guy as quickly as possible, which it's fine. They're both going to do a negative effect on me. I happen to know this enemy well because, again, I've played for a while. They're going to give me cards to clog up my hand. You'll see. So they're going to give me dazed cards. They're unplayable and ethereal. Ethereal means that they do get discarded once they show up, but I can't do anything about them, really. Alright, so now I'm going to take a lot more damage. I can only block so much of it, but I want to kill this guy as quickly as I can, so we are going to anger and strike him. We're going to get more dazed cards, and it'll take a lot more damage. Yikes. Alright. Okay, so spot the weakness, we will definitely do. Iron Wave, we're going to do. And Strike Plus will take this guy out. So that is 1 down, 2 more to go. You don't get the thieves all that often, but they do show up on occasion. So now we have Dazed. Instead of another useful card, we have Dazed. Okay, I am going to... yeah, I'm gonna bash you. See, he didn't get the vulnerable because of artifact. That's okay. I am also going to defend so I don't take quite... so I only take 4 damage, and then I'm also going to anger you, and then end. So ethereal means that the card has become exhausted, so it will not show back up. It's just, unfortunately, these sentries keep throwing dazed cards into your discard. So now you see my options are getting less and less on the cards that are coming up this round. But that's okay. We still got anger, which we get more anger in our deck. Yeah, the dazed is just kind of a problem. But these now will disappear. They will not be coming back, but unfortunately every round I'm getting 2 more. See? Alright, Armaments is not gonna be hugely useful here because it's only going to upgrade this defend. Die. No more dazed this turn. He will not damage me at all anymore. We're still okay. Okay, he's not going to attack, so spot the weakness is not great here. We're definitely gonna Iron Wave. Guess we can defend, not that it's gonna do anything. We can do this too, it does not do anything. I mean, it's just, one way or another, they're gonna be discarded, it's fine. Okay. Get hurt some more. And then we win. So our health is not great, but could be worse. The nice thing about elites is you do get an artifact, so we'll take the gold. Self-forming clay. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. That's nice. That's real nice. And then a card. We already have Iron Wave. Flame Barrier for 2 is 12 block. Whenever you are attacked this turn, deal 4 damage back. Expensive, but fun. Or Flex, which means I gain strength at the as soon as I play the card for free, but I lose that strength at the end of the turn. I'm actually going to go for Flex, because being flexible about when I have strength can be very useful. Once again, I have the option to rest or smith. We don't really have any more elites coming up. We just have enemies, and we can kind of do some unknowns on the way, so we don't have to do that many enemies if we don't want to. So I'm actually going to smith again. So I could make this 4 strength. I could do 8 damage for free. I could up the block and damage on this one. I do like upgraded bash. That's fun. But I actually think I'm going to do it on flex. Because spot the weakness only goes up by 1, but this goes up by 2. Like, you're getting double the strength every time, which is very nice. For free. For zero energy. So this is going to be a nice card in the future. Alright. Either way, we have a battles afterwards, and then a branch, so it doesn't really matter which one I do. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Alright, if we get any curses, our HP goes up. Nice. Let's go. These guys. Fungi beasts. So their spore cloud on death applies to vulnerable for us, which is annoying. But certainly not the end of the world. I'm gonna apply vulnerable to you. Then I'm gonna Iron Wave, so I do even more damage, but still get some block. We're gonna take like one damage. It's gonna be fine. Kapow. And we get block because of self-forming clay. Spot the weakness. You're gonna attack me. And then I'm gonna put more strength on top of that. And then I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to hurt you a lot. I will be taking 6 damage for that, but that's fun times. Ew. Sure, all armaments. Take damage. Take more damage. He would vulnerable us, but it's the end of combat, so more monies. And another card. Hemokinesis. Lose 2 HP, will deal 15 damage. We lose enough HP as it is. Wild Strike. Deal 12 damage, shuffle a wound into your draw pile. Now, these wounds will be reset out of our draw pile at the end of combat. So it's essentially just clogging up your draw pile for that combat. Or Body Slam, deal damage equal to your block. We don't really have the block set up for Body Slam. Not gonna lie. But I actually think it's probably the best card out of the 3. Like, well, wait a minute. Do we have... No, we do not. We do not have the strike that gets more powerful with more strike cards in. Although we could pick it up, I suppose, later. No, I'm gonna go with Body Slam. Let's just go with Body Slam. Alright, time for an unknown. It's a merchant! Look at that. Nice. Okay, so these are all of the Iron Chad specific deck cards. These are neutral cards. They're for anybody, but you only get 2. You can remove a card. You can pick up artifacts or potions. Let's see. Artifacts, orange pellets. Whenever you play a power, attack, and skill in the same turn, remove all your debuffs. We don't even have a power card in our deck yet. This is a power card. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12. That could be very nice. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. The bag of preparation is okay. Let's see. Mayhem. At the start of your turn, play the top card on your draw pile. I don't think I like that power card. Deep breath. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Draw a card. That one's okay. You'll notice when I hover over things that the prices of certain things flash. They're just... That is the mod's way of telling me that I will not be able to buy that item if I buy this card. Flex is on sale. Dark Embrace. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. We don't have too many cards that exhaust in our deck, so Dark Embrace is not that useful. Havoc. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it, which is essentially like a lesser form of Mayhem. Bludgeon, just deal 32 damage. It's expensive. It's 3 energy card, but good whack. Or Twin Strike, which I've said is a very decent card, so, I like your haircut too, merchant dude. I actually think I'm gonna go with Meat on the Bone just because we do take a lot of damage. It does mean that a lot of the cards I can no longer afford. That's okay. We can afford a power potion or a flex potion. Meh, meh, meh. Flex potion is very much like flex the card. A power potion means that you choose one of 3 power cards it offers, you add it to your hand, its cost is 0 for that turn, which is fantastic. I can afford flex, I can afford havoc, I can afford twin strike. I'm gonna go with twin strike. I do like this card. It's a very solid card. Alright. And then we can leave. Bye, merchant. Alright, so we could go fighting, or we can go other routes. I want to do less fighting. Let's do less fighting. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do we do? So, the banana heals us, so we could just get free healing. The donut gives us extra max HP, which is useful for later. Or we could get regret, of which we would get more max HP, a higher max HP, just for having a curse in our deck. And we could obtain a relic, which is what these are, relics. I keep calling them artifacts. They're relics, actually. Instead. Which could be really useful. I don't know, chat. What do we think? What do we think? Usually I go for the max HP, but this time, because of my Darkstone Parapet, I can never say that word correctly. I am tragically American. It's really terrible. I might actually just go for the curse. Let's see what I get. Ooh, the Gremlin Horn. Oh, that's so good. Whenever an enemy dies, you gain energy and draw a card. You grab the box. Inside, you find a relic. However, you really craved the donut. You are filled with sadness, but mostly regret. So regret has been added to my deck. I can actually get rid of this one. This is a curse that you can get parry-apped. Thank you, Trav. I appreciate you correcting me with your United Kingdom's English. But yes, so it's gonna suck when it comes up because we're gonna lose health, but it is what it is. Let's go see how our deck runs. Oh, it's guys we've seen before. Alright, well, Armaments, save me. Spot the weakness, let's get some strong. I kinda want more defense this round. So I'm gonna take more defense. We're still gonna take some damage, but I will take some more defense this round. Because you will do not attack next round, and I don't think you'll attack me next round either. Ouch. Oh, they're doing less attack. Okay, so we're gonna flex. And then I could just lose one. Yeah, that is the way to go. We'll defend, we'll, hwacha! And then we will only lose 1 HP, because Regret is the only card in my hand. Ew. That was not a bad turn. Okay, Iron Wave, you. We can deal 15 damage with you. We can get rid of you. We can do even more damage to you. Even more damage to you. We can't quite kill you. We tried, but we can't quite do it. We will be taking no damage at the end of this turn, so that's okay. That was very nice, very nice. You know what? I'm going to flex just because I can, not that I needed to. I'm going to get rid of the slimed just because I can, not because I needed to, and then I'm going to use anger to destroy the slime. Like, I'm not playing against someone. I am playing just playing against the AI, but like that was overkill. Strength potion. Yay. Okay, Rampage. Deal 8 damage. Increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. Infernal Blade. Add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. Or Pommel Strike, which we've seen before and I have declined. I like Infernal Blade. I know the upgraded version is you get to Infernal Blade for free, so that's fun. But Rampage is like Anger. Instead of adding a copy, it does just get stronger, so I kind of like Rampage. Let's be angry. Chat, let's be angry. Alright, a fight or maybe not a fight? Do maybe not a fight. It's not a fight. Okay. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. So we could end up with more gold, but we will lose 11 HP, which could be problematic. Or we could just lose the 31 gold entirely and not worry about it. Personally, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll leave it. World of Goop. Yeah. We are going to the boss, like, immediately after. If this had happened earlier on, I would have gone for it, but no. Leave it. It's not worth it. Because I need to heal. I would love to smith a card, but I need to heal. Let us proceed to the Guardian. Oh. Here we come. I don't like this boss. This boss is annoying. You'll see why. He's gonna add some block to his turn, but his mode shift is after receiving 30 damage, changes to a defensive mode. Spot the weakness is not useful here, so I'm going to Ironclad you. I'm going to anger you. I'm going to strike you, and I'm going to strike you because I don't actually need the block, but he's not attacking, so spot the weakness does not help us. And now it's problems. So he's gonna do a lot. I'm gonna drink this. I'm also going to upgrade all of these cards. Please become vulnerable. That's all the defend I have. Unfortunately, I'm going to have... Oh, I probably should have struck. That was a dumb thing. I should have strike. He only had 4 left on mode shift. That was a bad play. It was a bad play. Yeah, it wasn't that much gold to lose. So we're gonna take a lot of damage here and it's gonna hurt. Ow. Okay. Well, all of this upgrades. Take a crap ton of damage. So, this enemy intends to buff himself. Unfortunately, like, the 20 block does not matter right now, but unfortunately, what he's going to do is problematic from here on out. Because of Sharp Hide. Whenever you play an attack against him, he takes 3 frickin' damage. It's very annoying. Well, we're gonna Stronk it out. He's only gonna do 9, so we'll do that. Except we're gonna take damage, so we need a little bit more. And then Rampage does extra. So that is the turn. We still have enough not to take any, so that's good. And then unfortunately Vulnerable wears off. I'm going to use you, because this makes that go up. I'm going to use you. We will get 2 hits in. We're gonna take some damage. Just not from frickin' Sharp Hide. Stupid Sharp Hide. I hate it. And then he's back to this mode, where he does... Alright, give us more strength. We are going to bash to make him vulnerable. We are gonna do body slam. We are unfortunately unable to get more block on. Would I love another energy for Iron Wave? Yes, but we're gonna take some damage. It's fine. It's fine. Ew. But because of self-forming clay, we got some block going on, so that's fine. Twin strike. Yeah. We're going to strike. We are going to anger. We're going to defend because we have it, and then we take less damage from regret. Yay, regret. And then Sharp Hide comes back. Annoying. Spot the weakness for more strong. I rampage. I anger. He dead. Not bad. 105 gold. We get the ability to have what he had. Liquid Bronze gives us thorns. That's what he was using. And a card. So, Limit Break doubles our strength, but then exhausts. Feed. Deal 10 damage. If fatal, raise your max HP by 3, then exhaust. Or Fiend Fire. Exhaust your hand, deal 7 damage for each card exhausted, and then exhaust. Gonna go with Feed to raise my max HP. Yes, please. That is always a good thing. And then we get a relic, a boss relic. So, the coffee dripper, you gain 1 energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. The fusion hammers gain 1 energy at the start of your turn, but you can no longer smith at rest sites. Or, black blood replaces burning blood, and at the end of combat, you heal 12 HP. This only does 6, so I will take the upgrade. Thank you very much. Yeah, I took feed. It was a good card. So, because we defeated the boss, we get to go back to full health, but then we have to grind through this whole place to get to the bronze automaton. Where do we want to go? We don't have enough for this merchant. We would have enough for this to make it worthwhile. But then we'd have this elite. However, we could heal afterwards if he messed us up pretty bad. That wouldn't be a bad way to go. And we'd have a chance to maybe forge a card before moving on. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that route. So we have to go this route to get to that merchant. Let's go. Let's go for it. Spheric Guardian. His shtick is all about he doesn't have a lot of health, as you can see, but he has a lot of block. He's gonna add more block on this turn. His block doesn't go away because of barricade, and he negates 3 debuffs, which is annoying. We will not be using feed right off the bat, that's for sure. We are gonna do as much damage to his block as we can. And then we're gonna use this defend, because why not? We're not gonna use this yet. Save that for something more difficult than you. So, yeah, see? He adds block, but we killed some of his block, and now he's gonna try and hurt us, so... that one, and this one, and this one, and then regret. So we will take damage. It's fine. But, because we take damage, self-forming clay happens next turn, which is nice. He did give us frail, though, which means we get less block from anything that gives us block. Alright, let us flex. Let us bash. He won't get vulnerable because of artifact. It's fine. It's just I wanted to do the damage. This will do more damage than body slam. That is what it is. We will take 3 less damage than 20. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Bramble Rose, for, for everything. But yes, welcome in, Muktep, V. Schlappy. Nice to have you. I do not speak Russian, but it's nice to have you. Hopefully, you are a nice person. If you happen to know English, feel free to type in that. But we're playing Slay the Spire, so I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy. Yep, I am tragically American, so I only know 1 language badly. Thank you for the public schools for teaching me hardly anything at all. That is quite alright. You do your best and consider it practice if you're interested in English anything. If you're interested in refining your English, I'm not an English teacher, but I am a native American, so feel free to practice on me, and we will work it out. Anyway, I'm gonna get smacked. So, yay me. Ouch. Ooh, some good cards in here. So I'm gonna armaments and get them all much better. Let's see here. Well, we're definitely gonna rampage. We're definitely gonna anger. Unfortunately, we can't hit him again. So we'll just defend and take 0 damage this time. Thank you, self-forming clay. Alright. Next turn. More regret. As always. Can I kill you this turn? No. So, unfortunately, feed will not be the way. Do some damage. This will exhaust if I use it, and then it won't actually raise my max HP, because it's not going to be fatal. So I guess we'll use Body Slam, and just have regret. So much regret. Yeah, the Spheric Guardian is his name, but he is basically a floating meatball with more meatballs. Very annoying as well. We're gonna armaments, so everything else is better. Yay. We only have strikes. We have no ability to defend, but we did have some self-forming clay blocks, so that's great. I'm gonna twin strike. Get wrecked. I wish I had my feed back, because we're now going to kill this guy next turn. Possibly next turn. Almost enough to kill him this turn. Ooh, some flex. Some spot the weakness. Say goodbye to all of your block with some anger. I'll put the defense up just because I have the energy to do it, and then I will just kill you. Goodbye. He is dead. So, 13 gold, a block potion, nice, and a card. Let's see. Burning Pact Plus. Exhaust 1 card, draw 3. Okay. Dropkick. Deal 5 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain energy and draw a card. We do have the ability to put vulnerable on enemies. Or rage for no energy. When you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. I like rage. Because having block is not problematic. We actually do have a card that uses the amount of block we have to deal damage. So I'm gonna go with rage. Rage is very good. Alright. Time to defeat another enemy. Oh, it's these guys. The birds. Okay. So, birds are annoying. However, their shtick is flight. They receive 50% less attack damage because they are flying. Cancelled if dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn, which I will demonstrate. They're also going to attack me. So, this Twin Strike is really great against these guys because it deals this damage twice, which means that their flight goes down by 2. Which means that I can knock this guy out of doing damage. Howsoever, these guys are still going to hit me. So I am going to give myself some blocks so I only take half of this damage. And that is my turn. Yeah, it's not worth doing this. So that's all the block on. And ouch, 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 ouch. But self-forming clay is going to give me a ton of blocks, so I don't have to do any block this turn. Spot the weakness is going to be helpful to give me strength to do more. Actually, I probably should have done armaments first to upgrade it. That's okay. It's fine. It would only have given me 4 strength versus 3. We'll upgrade everything else. I can dink somebody for 2. I could have been more strategic in this. It's fine. I am not the best at strategy. And turn. Yep, Meatball died. Now we just got birds. Stupid birds. Okay. So, we are going to rage. We are going to kill this one. He will not come back. We are going to flex, defend, attack him, and then just take some damage because of regret. He's gonna strength up. He's gonna strength up. So they both will do a bit more damage. Okay. I wish this was a regular strike. This is a really awkward hand, actually. So, I am going to use my black potion. Defend. Defend again. Rampage on you. And move on with my day. I will be taking 1 damage instead of a crap ton more. The self-forming clay is really saving our butts. Okay, so only one of them is striking. He's gonna increase his strength again, which is fine. I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna rage. And actually, I probably should have bashed. That's okay. That's fine. Yep. But now I only have one of you to deal with. Let's do this. 1, 2, and then 3, which means you cannot hurt me this turn because I have downed you from flight. Much better. We're gonna flex. And we're gonna get angry. And that is the end of that. No more birds. Inflame. Oh yes. Carnage is fun. Carnage is fun. But if you don't use it, it goes away. For a 2 energy cost, that's expensive. Havoc. I don't like the randomness of Havoc. So I'm gonna go with Inflame Plus, because it's the power card that's already upgraded, and I will gain 3 strength permanently for the rest of that. And then we've got a little bit of money to spend at the merchant. I would like to get rid of regret, please. And thank you. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. We can't afford another Inflame or a Rage. We can get a War Cry. Draw 1 card, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile exhaust. We can get Heavy Blade. We do have a lot of strength upping in our deck. So actually, now that we've have enough of that, I think Heavy Blade is actually the way to go here. I'm just gonna grab it. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you. Alright, time for an unknown. Not a combat. Venturing through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however, you do notice black fog seeping out from the sides. If we open the coffin, we obtain a relic, but we become a 50% chance of becoming cursed with Rive, which is unplayable and innate. An 8 means it will always be in my hand, on the opening hand of my, of any combat. Which it's not problematic, actually. I mean, it would be nicer if I didn't have it, but I only have a 50% chance of getting it, and getting it will raise my max HP. So, in fact, we going, and we got it. So, our max HP went up? Yay. We also got the tungsten rod, which means whenever we would lose HP, lose 1 less. Ooh, that's nice. We take less damage. You push open the coffin. As you do, black fog spews forth and covers the entire room. Inside, you find no body, only a relic. You take it and move onward, coughing violently. There, let's go. You come across a building which appears abandoned. The plaque that has been torn free from a wall is on the floor. It reads, "The Library." Inside, you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. You pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for some quiet time. So we could choose one of 20 cards to add to our deck, or we could heal for 30. Our HP is pretty high still, but we are going up against Elite next. Like, we have no choice in the matter. Do I feel the need to add to my deck? That is the question. What do we think, chat? Do we add to our deck or do we heal? Curious to see what you guys think. Do we read or do we sleep? Suppose it's up to me then, huh? Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna go for a card. Ooh, Metallicize would be really good. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain strength. We don't have the setup for that. The end of your turn? No. Absolutely not. We already have upgraded armaments. We already have upgraded Inflame. Thunderclap is solid. Cleave is solid. Whirlwind can do pretty good. Headbutt. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Which might be nice for trying to find feed. Perfected Strike is in here. No, I like Metallicize. We're gonna do that. That's a nice power card. Let's go kill an elite. Let's go. Oh no, it's Taskmaster and Slavers. Oh, these guys. I hate these guys. I hate them. I'm gonna prioritize the Taskmaster for reasons. You know what? Thorns are coming into play. You guys suck. And I'm just gonna take the 2. Oh wait, we don't have that curse anymore, it's fine. Alright. Inflame, absolutely. Iron Wave, absolutely. Ooh, I should have raged before then. It's fine. Take that. We will be taking 2 damage. It's fine. Could have taken 0 damage, but I'm a dum-dum. It's fine. Here we go. We cannot use any attacks this turn because of that frickin' entangled. That's real annoying. Mostly I got attacks. Heavy Blade would have been so nice. I could have almost killed him. Well, that's my turn. This is gonna hurt. Hatred. Disgusting. The worst. Alright, metallicize. Wait. Armaments. Do your thing. Metallicize. Please. Would I like more strength here? Absolutely. I need to kill you. I cannot kill you, but I need to. So close. Still gonna take some damage. They keep weakening me, which is really annoying. But that guy died, so not gonna be mad about that. Flex, absolutely. Neither of these guys is close enough. I need to take down the damage a bit. Get closer to death, please. Oh, and they vulnerabled me as well, which is part of the problem. Okay. You're dead. I don't have enough energy to use Heavy Blade. If you had given me anything else, it would have been more useful. Oh well. There we go. That hurt for a lot. Okay. Rage is free. But I don't really need Iron Wave. Let's anger. Let's anger. Let's feed. Raise my max HP. Get wrecked. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. Nice. Doing a bit more damage. An already upgraded Heavy Blade. Whew. Yeah, an upgraded Heavy Blade. Thank you. But now we need to heal. Like, oh my god. I would have loved to do anything else, but let's get another relic. Oh, we have to do a fight first. No, it's these guys. Chosen and the cultists. They're not terrible. They're not great. Alright. I'm going to... do this. I'm going to do this. Body slam will happen another day. It's fine. So he is going to give himself ritual, which means he gains strength at the end of his turn. He's just going to be a pain. Feed. Okay, well, spot the weakness. Does that mean feed will kill you? Not quite. But anger will damage you enough for feed to up our max HP. And then we will defend, which won't actually help us, but that's fine. This guy is going to use a negative effect on us, which means he is about to make it so that Anytime we use a skill, which all of our defend are skills, anytime we use something other than an attack, we get dazed in our deck, which is annoying, but not the worst. Suffer! Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 dazed into your pile. So, yep, this is a non-attack card. Here comes a daze. This is a non-attack card. Here comes a dazed. This is an attack card. And then he's going to do negative effects, which I believe, yep, is weakness so that we do less damage. You jerk. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Well, that is also a non-attack card. Welcome to more days. But get vulnerable. Get hurted some more. We're still gonna take some amount of damage. Just 6, I think. Yeah, just 6, because Metallicize will give us more block. So yay. Okay. Yes, Heavy Blade, Smacked, Twin Strike, Smacked. We're gonna take 10. Nope, we're gonna take less than that. I always forget about Metallicize. I can do math. Inflame is not more dazed coming our way. But I just want him dead, so goodbye. And then all of the days to disappear out of our deck. Yay! The duplication potion! Let's see here. Burning Pact plus exhaust 1 card, draw 3 cards. So that's not really... I think it used to be 2 and now it's 1 energy. Fire Breathing plus, whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 10 damage to all enemies. We do have a curse... We do get curse cards and status cards in our deck, so that would be very useful. And then, unupgraded Iron Wave, which we already have one of, so Fire Breathing, yes please. Let's get a relic. Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgrade it. Nice. Just for free. We are gonna upgrade a card, because we're not bad on the health part now. What do we want to upgrade? Could upgrade Metallicize. That would be pretty good. We could upgrade Feed. Be even better. Spot the weakness. Not bad. Heavy Blade. Anger. I mean, really any of it. Body Slam for free could be real nice. I'm gonna upgrade Feed, though. 12 damage, max HP up by 4. Yes, please. Assuming we can get it off. Alright. Do we want to defeat a lot of monsters? Or do we want to defeat less monsters? I mean, we could defeat... Welcome in, the Dark-Winged Duck. Nice. Nice. Greetings indeed. Thank you for following me. I appreciate that immensely. We're playing Slay the Spire by Metacrit, and we're having a grand old time here. We are playing the Iron Chad at the moment. So settle back, relax, enjoy. Let's see here. I'm gonna go for the unknown. I think that's the route I'm going. Oh, hey, it's a merchant I cannot barely afford. Don't care about Inflame. We already have that upgraded. Let's see here. Armaments plus again. Not a bad idea. Sentinel plus, gain 8 block. If this card is exhausted, gain 3 energy. I don't have anything in my deck that would exhaust another card. So Sentinel plus, as much as it's pretty cool, is not going to really... We cannot fully utilize it. We don't have enough money for another Rampage. We do have enough money for another Iron Wave, which is a fairly decent card. Could get potions instead. Heal for 20% of your max HP? Not bad. Actually. Not bad at all. But I'm actually going to go for another Armaments Plus. We already have one, but being able to upgrade all the cards in your hand for the rest of combat, very nice. Oh, of course. I am always happy to make new friends. Slay the Spire is not my usual game type, but we're playing it this week for my birthday. This is my birthday week. So feel free to settle in, relax. I'm more of a variety streamer who tends towards games with story. So if that's your bag, I'm happy to have you. If it's not, feel free to stick around for the week while I play Slay the Spire a lot. So, yeah. But I'm always happy to make new friends. My chat's usually pretty nice as well, but it's kind of a slow day. It being a holiday week in the United States where I live, it's probably lots of people are traveling right now to go see family this week. Myself included. I'm actually out of town, so that's kind of why it's a chill week. Alright, time to fight a baddie. We've seen these guys before. It's just a sentry with a Spirit Guardian. Not a big deal. We have Heavy Blade and Heavy Blade Plus, but we don't have any strength on, so... let's see, we're gonna go for the Spirit Guardian to get his block down, because his shtick is that he's gonna add more block. So... yeah, we don't have any block. Anyways, this guy's just gonna give us dazed cards this turn. He's gonna give himself ridiculous amounts of block, so we're just gonna bash on his block so he can't do as much of it. Yeah, that's it. These guys are mostly just annoying. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Are you from the VIP server? Offhand? I mean, any of the servers that we are friends on, I'm happy to have you. Of course, of course, of course. Let's see. We're definitely going to Inflame. Let's get our Strong on. We're going to get even more Strong on. We're going to get a tiny amount of Defend. Yeah, because I can't... as much as Feed would deal way more damage, it would exhaust, and it will not raise our max HP unless we fatally kill one of these guys. So I'm just gonna tone down the damage a little bit and call it a day. We're still gonna take damage, but Self-Forming Clay will give us more block next turn. If they hit us down past 50% of our HP, we're gonna heal like 24 HP at the end of combat. So that's gonna be nice. I had a feeling it was from the VIP server. The VIP server is a bunch of good peeps. It's a bunch of good peeps. So I'm glad to have you from there. It's awesome that you can join us. Ooh, Metallicize. Absolutely. We're gonna grab that. Give us even more block. And then we're gonna eat a whole bunch of this damage, but we're gonna smack you down your stupid block some more, because he's just gonna give us dazed to clog up our deck, which is fine. All right, now it is time for fire breathing, because this is gonna get wild. It was already upgraded, so now I can use Armaments Plus on these things, and it's going to be even better. I'm going to Rage. I'm going to Iron Wave you. And then I'm going to Body Slam you. Get wrecked. And because you died, I'm going to be able to Rampage you as well. Look at that. That was a great turn. He's not going to be able to do any damage to me. And he might just die depending on how many dazes we get next next draw. None yet. None yet. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. I'm gonna armaments these things. I'm gonna flex. He's not gonna do any damage, so get wrecked and then die. Goodbye. Such good, much wow. Didn't get the 24, but that's okay. I'm at a nice amount of health, though. And I think I'm gonna stay out on streaming for the week and support streamers. Oh, that's very sweet of you. I would support a lot of Americans this week for the national holiday, but if you are not American and you want to support as many streamers as you got, by all means. By all means, I support that. We're all in this community together. And I'm happy to have you. Feel free to lurk. Lurkers are love and life in this game on Twitch, so feel free to lurk away. Havoc for free? Combust. I don't like. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 5 damage. Well, okay. Upgraded Carnage is all well and good. I would prefer the upgraded. But, like, it's ethereal, which means that if I don't use it, either because I forget it's in my hand or whatever, but, like, if I don't use it, it's gone. It will not show up again. So that has downsides. Combust, yes, I lose 1 HP at the end of my turn once I have it running as a power, but because of self-forming clay, I also get block from that damage, and it does 5 damage to all enemies. That could be very powerful right now. Not gonna lie. It does mean that we're more likely to end up proccing off Meat on the Bone, because I will be taking damage every turn that Combust is in effect. Havoc I just don't like. Even upgraded, I just don't like it. Combust it is, I guess. I don't have to play it. Now, do I want to do another baddie for more gold? Or do I want to do this over here? This could actually be more gold. You know what? We're gonna see. Oh, never mind. It's a fight. Stupid unknowns. Alright, well, we get metallicized right off the bat. Not upgraded, but that's fine. We don't have any strength to proc that off. Yeah, we're just gonna twin strike and then strike. The faster we kill these guys, the better. So they're just gonna get... Havoc is very unreliable. And if you're in for the chaos, like, that's fine. If you're in for the chaos build, go for it. But I am not. Alright. And flame, yes. Combust, yes. Rampage, yes. Take the damage, yes. Get wrecked. Here we go. Self-forming clay, man. Lots of block this turn. Oh, heck yeah. Armaments, go. Iron Wave, go. Finish them off with some anger. They aren't going to even damage me, but I'm going to rage. And then going to strike. And I'm gonna defend. Like, they can't even hit me now. It's fine. Get wreckaged. It's interesting, though, that Combust does not proc self-forming clay. Interesting. Fire breathing. Flex. Defend. Strike actually does more damage. Okay. Consult the Book of Armaments, yes. Absolutely, I am consulting. Okay. Feed is going to kill this guy and raise our max HP. Get wrecked, jerk. Armaments is now super useful. Heavy Blade is going to not kill him, but definitely hurt like a mother trucker. And we're gonna be like, alright, bring it on. Oh, I see why Combust is not actually harming us, because it's hitting our block before our HP. Okay, that's fine. Spot the weakness. Yes, more strength, please. And then I'm just going to overkill, because I can. 44 damage for a guy with 5 HP less? Yes. That probably hurt. Oh, Distilled Chaos. This actually is not bad. It just, you play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. I don't have any cards that are a bad idea. Not really. I'll take it. And then we get to add a card. Alright, so Intimidate Plus is free. It applies 2 weak to all enemies and then it exhausts, which can be very nice. Thunderclap is not upgraded, but it does deal 4 damage and applies 1 vulnerable to all enemies. So the difference between vulnerable and weak is that vulnerable means that you do extra damage versus the enemy with that debuff. Weak means that they do less damage to you in return. So I'm actually going to go with the upgraded Intimidate, because it is free, which means I can generally always play it. I have 33 gold. Not really great for a merchant, but if I want to not battle again before the bronze automation, that would be the way to go. Yeah, let's see what's on sale. Hello. What's on sale we can't even afford? Flame Barrier. Well. Son of a bitch. Haha, Hand of Greed. Nice. Purity Plus. No. Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. That could be fun. It's not upgraded. I think Juggernaut Plus just does more damage. True Grit is upgraded. Clothesline is fun. Reckless Charge. Silly. Well, we could buy nothing. Sorry, dude. Me out. Alright, now... do we rest and probably have max HP for, or close to max HP for this fight? Or do we smith and upgrade a card? What would be worth upgrading, honestly? Combust would do extra damage. Metallicize would do better block, but not by much. Heavy Blade is... we have 1 upgraded Heavy Blade. Having 2 would be better. Rampage Plus would be even better. Or, I'm sorry, Rage Plus. Rampage just does more damage. Spot the weakness is fine. Just more damage. Body Slam is free. That's tasty. Twin Strike does more damage. Vulnerable was only for 1 round, so not really going to get full value from. Well, if you hit that card first and then use the rest of your energy to strike, Vulnerable does fine, actually. You can always stack it with other cards that also do Vulnerable. Just saying. I actually think Body Slam for free is the best upgrade option I have here. I'm going to take that. 71 HP is actually more HP than I usually have at this point for boss number 2. So we're going to do the bronze automation or automaton. This guy is kind of a pain. His intentions are unknown, but he has Artifact 3. That's annoying. Armaments. Thank you for being in my first hand. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I would like Metallicize and Fire Breathing right off the bat, please. Thank you. I'm gonna do Distilled Chaos, like, immediately. This enemy does not intend to attack. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. We will end the turn here. What does he do? What does he do? Oh, minions. These minions will abandon combat as soon as their leader dies, so we must focus on this asshole. Okay. This is fine. We don't have any strength yet. But we will do some block. We will do a strike. We will do some body slam. We probably... Well, no. This is fine. Yep, no, that's fine. And they all take damage. He put feed in stasis? Oh. Oh. Oh, you jerk. Don't need to defend. Let's see here. Heavy Blade does lots of damage. Twin Strike does 10 damage. Let's go. That was the most amount of damage I could do. They get hurt. You do no damage. And he put Intimidate into stasis. Well, that's fine. Please upgrade all my cards. Please, this, and also duplicate Iron Wave. No, I'm gonna strike. I want this guy to die. I will take some damage. He's the boss. It's fine. It'll be fine. There goes the dexterity, but we are only taking 3 damage. Alright. Inflame, please. Flex, please. Rampage. This guy. Strike. This guy. You are gonna put some block. You are gonna hit me. You are gonna block and buff yourself. That's fine. We're gonna take 1 hit HP damage. Alright. So, I am angry. I'm gonna twin strike you. I'm going to strike plus you. I'm gonna strike you again. And then I'm gonna eat a lot of damage. Ow. Okay, armaments, please. Thank you. Rage, yes please. Thank you. Heavy Blade. That. Body Slam, also that. Writhe, you're just here. You're just here. Looks like Meat on the Bone is definitely going to help us heal. Not that it matters, this is the boss, so as soon as we kill him, we're going to be at full health again anyway. But here we are, at 25 block to their 16, so we're not going to take any damage this round. Okay, spot the weakness. Be angry. Defend. Iron Wave. Will we survive? That is the question. I don't know. Barely. By the skin of our teeth, we have survived. Heavy blade. Strike. Yeah. Be okay. Okay. Anger, definitely. This will do literally nothing. I need more block. Yeah, I couldn't have killed him this turn. Literally does nothing. I don't think I'm gonna survive. I think this hit takes me out. Yep, I am vanquished. Oh, it was so close. Inadequately prepared, indeed. So this is how close we got to unlocking the remaining unlock. Not bad. Not bad. Main menu. That was our first run for today. The Spire slayed us, not the other way around. Alright. Well, chat, do we go with the Iron Chad again and try to finish off his unlock? Do we go with the Defect and try to get closer to his unlock? Or do we play with the Watcher and try to get closer to her next unlock? I've already unlocked everything for the Silent, so there's no reason to play the Silent except for love of the Silent class, which is fine. What do we think? The Iron Chad, the Defect, or the Watcher? You guys tell me. Let me know while I drink some water. Healing is good. Iron Dude? Burning Blood is a solid starting relic, yes. Alright. Chat has spoken. Iron Chat again. We try again. Greetings. Alright, so our choices this time around is choose a colorless card to obtain, which is not terrible. We could choose max HP plus right off the bat. We could take 24 damage right now and obtain a random rare relic, not a common one, a rare one. Or we could lose our starting relic and obtain a random boss relic, which I like the healing, so any of the top three are an option. What does chat think? Max HP right off the bat is pretty handy. I was chasing max HP in my last run with the Iron Chad. Take the damage. You've got some healing. That's a good point. And random rare relics are very useful, especially if you get them early. I mean, colors cards can be useful, but this is very random. Alright, we'll take the damage. Let's go. We got ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns, so if I don't use all my energy, I still get it next turn. That's nice. Okay. We have some options here. These two positions are kind of a choke point. There's not healing directly after this elite. There is healing before and after, if we need it. We could go for some unknowns just to see what interesting things we get before an elite. We can even choose a merchant before that elite. I kind of like doing unknowns early on because you get some interesting things. So let's do that. Caca, my dude. You're not gonna attack me, so get vulnerable. Get wrecked. And that's my turn. Incantation. My power is unmatched. I guarantee you it's not. You're vulnerable again. Can I kill you this turn? No. No, I'm gonna take 1 less damage. Or 5 less damage. I'm gonna take 1 damage, it's fine. Let's see here. A bash. And then death. Goodbye. My powers were matched. Yes, I know. And we healed. Ooh. Heal for 20% of your max? Yes, please. Now, what do we want? Sentinels gain 5 block. If this card is exhausted, you gain 2 energy. We don't have any way of exhausting this card, but there are options in the Iron Chad deck. So otherwise, it's just a block card. Reckless Charge. Deal 7 damage, shuffle a Dazed into your draw pile. There is a power that when a status card or a curse comes up, you deal damage to your enemies, so we don't have that power card, but we could go looking for it. And then Rage, which I like, is whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. An upgrade is gain 5 block instead, but it's still for 0. South Africa in the house? Heck yeah. Well, welcome in. I'm glad to have you. It's late for you. Yeah, I'm from East Coast US currently. I mean, I'm not originally from East Coast US, but I'm in East Coast US. So I'm happy to have you. That's awesome. South Africa, that's amazing. Not the only non-American in my chat, but awesome to have you. Thank you for being here. I like Rage. Oh, we gotta fight. That's lame. These guys are annoying. We only have this one block, so... We'll trip off their curl-up effect, which is... that. They will no longer have curl-up after this. Ow. Now we rage. We bash you. And then we kill you. Goodbye. And then we take no damage. Awesome. More rage. And then we just kill you. A little overkill, but it's fine. Ooh, a skill potion. Nice. Okay. Shockwave. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Exhaust. But it does cost 2. Useful in a pinch. Seeing red. Gain 2 energy. Exhaust. Flex. We already know is a very good card. There's options here. Every card you choose informs what cards you're likely to choose next. Now, we do have this ice cream, which means that if we have Seeing Red, if we gain it but don't use up all of our energy, we'll still have that extra energy for our next turn. So, Flex will come up again. I'm going to take Seeing Red. I happen to know that Seeing Red is for 0 cost if you upgrade it. Ooh, a common relic. And gold. The Jisoo bracelet. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Yeah. I love that. Which means this cannot be a combat. We meet again! The cheery, disheveled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It's me, Ranwid. Have you any goods for me today? The usual. A fellow like me can't make it alone, you know. You eye him suspiciously and consider the options. So, we could lose a skill potion and obtain a relic, which would be this one. We could lose 101 gold and obtain a relic. We could lose Seeing Red and obtain a relic, or we could attack them. I'm down with losing gold, primarily because I skipped a merchant already. The next merchant is up here. Do we have a way to get to that merchant if we want to? Yes, we do. If we want that merchant, there are ways to get to it. So I'm not worried about the money. So I am going to loot. I'm going to give gold. Give gold is really the way to go here. Magnificent. This will be quite handy if I run into those mask-wearing hoodlums again. He rummages around his various pockets. Here, look what I have for you today. Take it, take it. We got Gira. You can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times. Ooh. Which means we will not be upgrading cards at rest sites. We will be doing other things. Okay. You guys are going to hit me. I don't like that. But I can kill one of you. So let's kill you. Let us defend. And save it for next turn. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so we're going to rage. Then we're going to bash. Then we are going to kick his arse. He's almost dead. We're gonna get debuffed, I think, with weakness. Yeah. But he's only got 2 HP, so as long as we get even a strike. We don't really need to rage, but we're going to. We can defend, but then he's dead. That weakness did not help you at all. Let's go. Okay, Wild Strike, Heavy Blade, Clothesline. All attacks. We don't really need the wounds to clog up our deck. We don't really have any way of getting rid of wounds. Or making wounds useful as of yet. That doesn't mean we won't. Wild Strike also would apply to the 2 energy strike card that is not in this grouping. We are going to get strength. So Heavy Blade would actually probably be a really good investment. Clothesline is fun though. Making people attack more weakly is also fantastic. Well, you're getting 1 energy for the damage, 1 energy for the weak. And if you upgrade it, it'll either up damage and a weak apply, or it will make it a 1 energy card. I'm not entirely certain which. But Heavy Blade will become immediately useful. This will, Clothesline will be situationally useful. Depending on whether or not things have artifact. So, actually, Heavy Blade, I'm gonna go. Because our artifact has, yeah. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna lift. Now we have some strong. This elite is not gonna know what hit it. Oh, it's you. Gremlin Knob. That's fine. Let me see what skill I will get. Shrug it off. Spot weakness? Ooh. Spot weakness, please. You're not gonna do anything, but it's fine. Let's get wreckaged. Here we go. Okay, so his enrage, whenever you play a skill, he gains 2 strength. This is a skill. This is a skill. That's a problem. This is gonna hurt. I can keep some of that though, so... And this. I'm not gonna do this, because that would be a terrible idea. We're gonna take the 4 HP damage and save this energy. He gave us vulnerable too. Okay. Okay. Get smacked. Can't kill you. I'm just gonna take the damage and heal with my potion. It's gonna be fine. I just don't want him to do more damage. Vulnerable wears off, but... but he's dead, so let's heal. And die and die. Thank you for the lurk, the Darkwing Duck. Thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate you. The block was higher than the strength plus, and he'd be dead next turn anyways. Nah, it's fine. Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's fantastic. Plus a block potion. Yay. There's Perfected Strike. Deals 2 additional damage for all cards containing strike in your deck. All of these are... We already have a Heavy Blade. I'm gonna take Perfected Strike. Go. And then... we're gonna lift. Here we go. This is actually fine. Ooh, the Lantern, which means on our first combat we get an additional energy just for the first round. But because of Ice Cream, we don't necessarily have to spend it all. So let's go. This will be our last lift. So we now start everything with +3 strength. And let's find out what happens. Oh, this. Okay. Come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. It also looks as though he's been gouged and trampled by a horned beast, though his possessions are still intact. You're in no mind to find out what happened here. So, we can search to find loot, but there's a chance that the monster returns, or we can just leave. I'm greedy. We found some gold. We could continue searching until a monster returns, but now it's a flip of a coin whether it happens. You know what? I'm happy. Let's not. Goodbye. Let's go here. Can't lift anymore. That's fine. We could smith a card. We could rest. I'm gonna smith a card. So let's see here. Rage ups the block. Seeing red becomes 0. Heavy Blade, it's a strength affected 5 times. Perfected Strike deals 3 additional damage for all strike cards. So, it's still for 2 though. And Bash is still for 2, but it applies more damage and vulnerable. I'm gonna go all in on Heavy Blade, actually. Alright, we have the opportunity for an elite, or we have the opportunity for a merchant. I'm gonna go for the merchant. As much as I would really appreciate another relic, I think I'm okay. Let's see what the merchant has. Well, we can't afford a relic here. The Kunai would be great. War Paint is fantastic. Frozen Eye. That's cool. Evolve. Whenever you draw a status card, draw 1 card. I don't care. Havoc I don't like. Seeing Red I already have, but I could use it again. That would actually be fine. Carnage. Let's see. Mayhem. No. Can't afford it. Bandage up. Heal 4 HP for free, and then exhaust. That's tempting. As is another Seeing Red, actually. Another healing potion. That's not bad either. You know what? I'm gonna go for Bandage Up. I don't care about these 2. So that's it. It's dangerous to go alone. Give me all your gold. No. And then we just have this one baddie. Ooh, that's awesome. Let's go. You are just going to kill the highest HP thing. We trip you off. We trip you off. I'm gonna save that. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that damage. It's fine. They're not going to live for much longer. Bandage up! Die! Also die. The end. Twin strike. Or whirlwind. Actually, whirlwind now becomes very powerful because we have ways of, like, hanging on to energy now. Twin strike is, like, super reliable, though. But whirlwind. I'm gonna go for whirlwind. Crazy, I know. Alright. We rest. We're nearly max, and then we have the Guardian. This annoying jerk. Well, get wrecked. Get vulnerable. That was it. Yep, gonna get more block. Deals 8 damage to all enemies X times. So 8 damage 3 times. Eight times 3 is 24, which is actually more damage than Perfected Strike. Yeah. But Perfected Strike and Strike is actually more damage combined. Never mind. Let's do this. And then I just canceled out the Sharp Hide effect. Alright. Yay. No damage. Okay. We're gonna do Seeing Red. Some defend. We'll wait till Bandage Up comes back round. He mode shifted. Okay. We shall rage. Perfected Strike. Strike. Defend. Still gonna take some damage, but less damage. Bandage Up is now much more useful now. Let us put some vulnerable on you. And this won't even get through your thing. We'll just save the energy for next turn. Okay. Eight times 4. Or Heavy Blade plus Strike. We're gonna take damage, though. Heavy blade plus strike. But we will be taking even more damage. One defend. Heavy blade. We're gonna take damage, but it won't kill us. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. And then he's dead next turn. We don't actually need the rage, but perfected strike, kabam. Alright, what card? Okay, Limit Break doubles your strength and then exhausts. Bludgeon is 32 damage. Well, technically it's more than that. It's 35 damage for 3. And Demon Form is at the start of your turn, you gain 2 strength. So every turn you use it. We start every combat with an extra energy. So assuming we get Demon Form on our first turn, which is not, it's not innate, so it's not guaranteed, we can still do 1 extra thing on our first turn for a cost of 1. I'm actually gonna go for Demon Form. More strength is good. Okay, so gain 1 energy at the start of your turn, no longer gain gold. Gain 1 energy at the start of your turn, no longer smith at rest sites, or gain 1 energy at the start of your turn, but shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. I will take the Mark of Pain. Now we have 2 energy at the start of our turn. Act 2. We have a little bit of gold if we want to go to an early merchant. This goes up to an elite with a rest site and an elite. Oh, that's dangerous. You don't have to go that way. You can just decide to rest site, then elite, which might be safer. Wow, there's a lot of elites in this. Let's see. This is kind of a safer path. Kind of curious what all these unknowns might give us, so I'm gonna go for this path over here. Why not? Good night, the Darkwing Duck. Have a good sleep. I hope to see you again soon. Take care of yourself. So yeah, see, Demon Form right off the bat. Let's go. Rage for nothing. Strong will only get him so far, but we will take slightly less damage. So we're gonna be taking a bunch of damage, which is annoying, but it's fine. Alright. Sure, I'll bandage up immediately. Unfortunately, the wounds came out immediately. Let's see if we can't deal with you. Only we had 1 more, but we will have more energy next turn. It'll be fine. Man, that ice cream cone is just coming in handy. Taking the hits. That sucks. Alright, seeing red. Deal 12 damage to all enemies 7 times. Let's go. Get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked. Goodbye. That's the end of it. 15 gold, Snecko oil. That's random. Card. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. Eh. Disarm, enemy loses 2 strength, exhaust. Thunderclap. I'm gonna do Thunderclap. This will be very useful. Let's see what the merchant has to sell. Combust. Armaments. We do love this card. Let's see here. Oh, medical kit. Medical kit is super useful. Unplayable cards cannot be played from your hand, but with medical kit, unplayable status cards can now be played whenever you play a status card exhausted, so you can get rid of those status cards. Status cards are removed at the end of combat. So unplayable kit means that any unplayable status cards you now get, which we do have a few that will show up because of our Mark of Pain, we can now play them and get them out of play, and they are no longer a problem in our deck. Medical kit is very powerful right now. As much as I would love armaments, I think we will probably pick that up another time, but like, medical kit? Yeah. That's gonna be so useful to us. Thank you, merchant. Alright, let's see what we get. Not a combat. Nice. Scaling the city, you notice the wall covered in the writing of ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow. Suddenly, the message becomes clear. Remove a card from your deck, or upgrade all strikes and defends. There is not a card that I want removed from my deck. I like all my cards. Forgiven value. But upgrading all my strikes and defends? Absolutely yes. Look at this. They all now do way more block and damage than they did before for the same amount of cost. Look at this. All deal 9, which with our strength is actually 11 now. These all do 8 block, which is very handy. So that just ups the viability of our deck by like a lot. Thank you, Ancient Writing. Not a combat. Okay. As you continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and walls around you, coalescing into 3 masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet of Meow, I think. Agreed, she will always make the funnest toys. You notice an oversized grin as the third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? If we accept, we get Apparition. We also lose 40 max HP. Apparition is ethereal, so if you don't use it, it goes away. You gain 1 intangible, and then it is exhausted. So whether you use it or not, it becomes exhausted. Intangible means that you will only take 1 HP for damage, no matter the amount of damage everyone else does. However, we go from 80 max HP to 40 max HP by accepting this from the Council of Ghosts. Chat? Thoughts? That doesn't sound like a good plan. No, it really does not. No thanks. How disappointing. You will join us sooner or later. The shapes fade away, leaving only the unnerving laughter ringing in your ears. Well, that was a thing. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls out to you, demanding sacrifice. We don't have a golden idol, so we cannot trade it for a different idol. We could sacrifice, gain 5 max HP, but lose 20 HP right now making us much lower in health. Or we could desecrate it and gain a decay curse. Unplayable. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. But we can play them. We can play them because of medical kit. So as much as it is unplayable... Oh, wait, no. These are only for statuses. That is a curse. Never mind. I don't really want to take that much damage. I don't really want to take 2 damage at the end of every turn this thing shows up in either. In the right situation, maybe. Yeah, in the right situation with the right build, maybe, but not today. Not today, Council of Ghosts. Screw it. Sacrifice it is. Let's go. You stand on the altar and cut your wrists. As the blood spills out in sacrifice, the arms of the statue reach out and close around your eyes. Everything goes dark. You wake up a short time later feeling a new potential surging through you. We will not be taking on this elite. No, thank you. I should heal, but I'm not going to. I'm going to smith instead, because I'm a meanie, because I want demon form to be more powerful. Although, maybe bandage up might be better. No, demon form. Let's go. I would like to wreck. It doesn't make it innate, which is unfortunate. Not a fight. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, 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 ka, ka, ka! Murder, 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 ka, ka, ka! You eye a donation box. Pepito, welcome in. We could smash and grab and just gain money, or we could obtain a ritual dagger and lower our health even more. But ritual dagger deals 15 damage. If fatal, permanently increase this card's damage by 3. Exhaust. Personally, I'm just gonna go for the gold. They didn't even notice. It's raining gold. Hallelujah, it's raining gold. Hey, hey. We have a choice between a monster and an elite monster, and we are at, like, half health here. So... maybe not the elite. Oh, it's you. Spirit Guardian, you joik. Bandage up, please. Thank you. Seeing red, please. Thank you. I hurt you. I hurt you again. I hurt you some more. Snecko oil. Why not? Rando. A 0 cost defense, sure. The bash was bad. This gets played. Goodbye. Whirlwind doesn't really change. You have artifact. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep the energy. Rage, obviously. This, go away. Perfected strike, absolutely. Defend, absolutely. Thunderclap, it's not gonna do vulnerable to anybody because of artifact. But I do want to do the 7 damage anyway, and then we still get energy to spend next turn. So we didn't do vulnerable because he's a jerk, but that's fine. We've become even more frail. How sad. Demon form. Yes. Yes. Heavy blade. Yes. Goodbye. Didn't even really need demon form, but there we are. We are in a better position than we were otherwise. Okay, so we get Thunderclap again, but that's fine. We already have one. Warcry. Draw one card, put a card from your hand into the top of the draw pile, exhaust for nothing. Which is fine if you want to assist yourself in your next hand, but I don't have that problem. And Metallicize, yes please. Let's go. What artifact do we get? Ooh, the oddly smooth stone. So not only do we start each combat with 3 strength, but also 1 dexterity. Dexterity improves block gained from our cards. That's nice. I've got choices. I could go for another merchant. I could go for an elite for some more relics. But there's not a lot of healing after that. I could go for either extra healing or extra upgrades. And then we don't heal again until the boss. Yes, eventually there's none left. I didn't expect that that enemy to last long enough for it to matter, though, Trav, is the thing. Ah, water. You are my friend. Gonna upgrade a card. I'm gonna upgrade Bandage Up. It now heals for more. That is very good. Let's go. Oh, Snecko. So remember that potion? This is the guy it comes from. He is not going to do any... He's going to be problematic in other ways, but we're going to do this, and then we're going to do Heavy Blade to nearly kill him, and then we're going to save our energy because we need it. Snecko is going to be bad news bears for us. So we are now Confusion. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost, which can be in your favor. Yes, please. And it can be not in your favor. This one now costs us. This one does not. Oh, I should have done Bash first. Whoops. It's fine. Get wreckaged. You're nearly dead. I will take half damage. That is the end of my turn. The wound can go away. Rage is now very expensive. But this is 22 damage, and this is 22 damage, so goodbye. No more confusion. Just healing. Okay, so we have Body Slam, which is nice. We have Headbutt. Deal 9 damage, put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile, for 1. Or we have upgraded Sword Boomerang. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times. We do not know what enemy it will hit, but it will do 3 times 4 damage, which is nice. 12 damage overall. It goes ding, 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 ding around the enemies. I believe Sword Boomerang only does it 3 times if it's not upgraded. So this card, this is as good as it ever is going to get. Which is not great. Headbutt, however, Headbutt I would like. Let's go. Alright. More enemy. Oh, it's these guys. Well, Bird and Chosen. Fine. Rage. Perfected Strike. Strike you again. Strike you a 3rd time. Do not play the defense. Just keep the energy. Let's go. Heal. Headbutt you. I would like rage at the top of my deck. Thank you. Then I bash you. Do I save any? No. Whirlwind or extra damage. Get wreckaged. Papa! He has hexed me. It's fine. Palace Eyes. Rage. Thunderclap. Do... The wound can go away. Strike. End turn. You will do 1 damage to me now. Oh no. It did make me vulnerable though, which is kind of annoying. Wound to go away. Daze to go away. I literally only have defense cards? What is this? What is this? Okay, well, seeing as this is the way it's going to go, it's fine. You will do no damage to me. Go away, go away. Demon form. Strike. Defend. Let's go. Less damage. They will all go away at the end of the turn anyways, but we're just... Oh, I see. That's... Well, it's fine. He's dead. We're just having fun. Okay, uppercut. Meh. Cleave. Yes. Truget. Meh. Thank you, Cleave. Come join the... Let's have fun. Question mark me, please. Maybe it's a merchant. Nope, it is not a merchant. Ah, a man with an eye patch and a devilish grin strides up to you. Hey there, stranger. Interested in advancing science? I can make you stronger than a training or blessing. You're going to need it if you're one of those heroes with a death wish. What do you say? We could get Jaxed, which gives us the card Jax. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 strength. We could become a test subject and transform 2 of our cards. I don't want to lose 2 cards that I like, so no. Or we can ingest mutagens to gain a special relic, mutagenic strength. Start each combat with 3 strength at the end of your first turn, and then lose said 3 strength. Yes please. We already start with 3 strength. This would mean on our first turn, we start with 6, and we still have 3 strength ever after that. Yes please. I will get that. Marvelous. You quaff the mysterious substance. Immediately you are invigorated and feel your muscle fibers twitch. Thank you, Augmenter. Let us go play. Oh, no, you. Upon receiving attack damage, gain 3 block. Block gain increases as malleable is triggered. Resets to 3 at the start of your turn. Well. Bandage up, my dude. So, this is how this guy works. You hit him, he gets block. You hit him, he gets more block. You hit him, he gets even more block. You hit him, he gets even more block. He's annoying. That's what it comes down to. Go away. I would like this. Now. Become vulnerable. Take damage. Nearly killed you. We're still taking 21 to the face. Sorry. Less than 21 to the face. Ow. I mean, he's dead. No matter what I do, he's dead. Goodbye. Just really annoying, that guy. Upgraded Thunderclap. Very nice. Anger. We like anger. Combust Plus. Anger. Thunderclap. No, anger. I like anger better. I like anger a lot. Who are we up against? The champ? I would love to smith a card, but I honestly think we're gonna need all our health, so... Here we are, max health, against the champ. Because this guy is kind of a pain in the butt. Talisize, please. Headbutt. No, that card just goes away. So there's nothing in our discard pile. We could get some defense, throw some strikeout, and save. Yeah, there's nothing interesting in our discard pile. It's fine. Save that for later. We are angry. 8 times 5 is 35. 8 times 4. No, I think Whirlwind. I need him to just... I should have drank that first round. It's fine. That will have to do. He is going to buff himself. This can go away. Become vulnerable, please. Take a lot more damage. This isn't really gonna be that helpful. But he wants to negative effect, so I would like to do this to him. To up vulnerable. Affected strike, and then we save that energy for a turn when we're actually gonna get damaged. It's fine. Go away. Demon form, thank you. Have no attack, so rage will do nothing, but we're gonna do it anyways, and then I guess gain some block. That is as good as it's gonna get. But our strength is just gonna keep going up now, so Thunderclap for some vulnerable. Anger. Cleave. Strike. We're killing him as quickly as we can. Okay. I'm going to bash, because the vulnerable is good. I'm going to headbutt because I want rage again. And then I'm going to whirlwind. Doesn't kill him, but it gets him dang close. And we just keep stronking. Yeah, he's upped his strength again, but that's okay, because I don't think he's gonna survive this. He's definitely not. Goodbye. We did it! Got some gold. Got liquid memories. Okay. So, offering. Lose 6 HP, gain 2 energy, draw 3 cards, exhaust. Exhume. Put a card from your exhaust pile into your hand. Exhaust. We don't really have any cards that go to the exhaust pile that we care about. Not useful. Reaper. Deal 4 damage to all enemies. Heal HP equal to the unblocked damage. Exhaust. If we level up Reaper, that could be really great for us. So I'm gonna see if we can't upgrade that card, like, immediately. Okay. Empty Cage, remove 2 cards. Busted Crown, gain 1 energy at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Or Calling Bell. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Calling Bell, please. Ding ding! So we get Curse of the Bell, which is unplayable, cannot be removed from your deck. So we're always going to have this again. But we also get the Smiling Mask, which merchant card removal service now always costs 50 gold. We get the Darkstone, this thing again, which is great. Periapt. Which means that whenever we obtain a curse, we increase our max HP by 6. So that's... I don't know if it will retroactively do it, but there we are. Magic Flower. Healing is 50% more effective during combat, which means all the ways that we heal now is better. Oh, heck yeah. We might actually make it through this run. The Beyond. Act 3. We've made it to Act 3, you guys. We didn't make it to Act 3 last time, so... the Awakened one I've not gone up against. I don't get to Act 3 very often. Where do we want to go? This might not be too bad. Go through an elite to some healing. We got some money, so maybe going up to this merchant might be an ideal way. There's a merchant here as well. If we go up to this merchant, then we can go through an elite and have some healing afterwards. That might not be a bad idea. Elites are optional, but... Yeah, let's go for this merchant. Either of these ways will get us to that merchant. I'm gonna go from here. Let's go. Ah, these guys. So... There's our wounds. This guy... We have to kill first because he explodes in 3 turns. This guy does Thorns damage every time we hit him. This guy gives us dazed cards every time he goes off. That's kind of how this goes down. Death. Goodbye. Have some block. Get almost completely wrecked. Here we go. Demon form. Does this proc thorns? Probably. This just kills you. He's just gonna buff his thorns. Well, no, I should have kept that. That's okay. It's fine. Now he does 5 damage to us every time we hit him. It's problems. Go away wound. Go away daze. Sure, we'll take block, I guess. That's fine. This will hurt. What do we want back? Probably Heavy Blade. Yeah. Then he's going to hurt us. The jerk. Go away. Yeah, this just outright kills him. We can throw up some block so we take no more damage. And goodbye. We're back up to full. Oh, it's so nice. Headbutt is doing the work. This is upgraded Headbutt. We could also have upgraded Heavy Blade. Or a Wild Strike. Upgraded Heavy Blade. Alright. Your deal is that at the end of your turn, you gain 3 strength. Okay. Thunderclap to vulnerable you. Perfected Strike to get you hard. You're only gonna do 10 damage, so 1 block, and then we keep this energy for... No, we strike. You are nearly dead. We will take no damage because of our Ornamental Man. Let's go. That's his thing. He gives us burn. But he has 27 health, and this does 29 damage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Unupgraded Flame Barrier, upgraded Wild Strike, or upgraded Sword Boomerang. Wounds are not that big a deal. Choose a merchant we go. You duck into a small hut. Inside, you find what appears to be a forge. The smithing tools are covered with dust, yet a fire roars inside the furnace. You feel on edge. So we could upgrade a card, or we could get a special relic, the Warped Tongs. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat. But we would get Pain. Unplayable. While in hand, lose 1 HP whenever you play another card. No thank you. Just gonna upgrade a card. Metallicize would be nice. Seeing red would be amazing. Rage would be amazing. Anger's nice. Cleave could be fun. Whirlwind could be more awesome. Reaper. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Heal HP equal to the unblocked damage. Exhaust. Still 2 card. 2 energy card. Perfected Strike. We have been using Perfected Strike a lot. This will make it do even more damage. There are choices here. I actually think I'm gonna do Seeing Red so that I don't waste any energy trying to get more energy. That makes it way more efficient. We're going for that merchant, so... Oh no, they have thorns. No. Yikes. 11 damage 5 times? It's 55 damage. Yeah. In fact... yeah. That was a lot, but he is almost dead. Can I kill him this turn? Maybe. Wild Strike. Anger. Thunderclap. Goodbye. Yes. That was not bad. Okay. Rupture, whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. We don't really lose HP from cards this round, so this is not really great. Drop kick plus, deal 8 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain energy and draw a card. We do have ways of applying vulnerable. Or Searing Blow. Deal 12 damage, can be upgraded any number of times. Well, we're not likely to be able to upgrade this card that many times. If we'd gotten this very early on, I would get this. But I think Dropkick Plus is kind of the way to go. And then the healer. So... I'm really not interested in this. Shockwave is interesting. Entrench, double your block. Not bad. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 16 damage. Don't like this one. Metamorphosis. Shuffle 3 random attacks into your draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2 cards. We also have, whenever you break an enemy's block, apply 2 vulnerable. On pawn pickup, choose a skill. Start each combat with this card in your hand, or at the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. This would be really great for that fact that we start combat at 6 strength. That doubles the amount of damage we do on our first turn, like immediately. This one will proc quite often because we tend to take down people's block a lot. And will kind of... assuming we take down block all the time, it will stack a bit. However, this ensures that a skill always ends up in our hand first turn. I'm not really interested in the cards. We could remove a card, I suppose. Is there something we want to remove? Not really. Our curses are unremovable, so not anything there that we can do. Unless we want to take out just like a normal strike so that we get the fun stuff more often. But all of my strikes are upgraded, so that seems like a silly thing. Well, is there a skill, I should say, that we want? We could get bandage up every turn, like first turn every turn. We grabbed mostly powers and attacks. I think this is the only, like, skill card. Well, we could get Seeing Red first turn every time. That might be something to think about. I would not be unhappy about that. To be quite frank, that's actually a pretty, like, power move. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Seeing red, please. First turn, every turn. Yes, please. These are all really expensive. This might be a good potion to have on hand, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Still have just enough for a card or card removal. One strike. That's it. That's fine. We're good. We're gonna go here. We're gonna upgrade a card before... Yeah. I'm gonna upgrade Whirlwind. I've been enjoying Whirlwind. Let's just make it even more beefy. Against an elite. Whenever you play a card, Giant Head receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. Okay. Range. That. I have nothing but 0 cards in my discard. Okay, end turn. That was as good as it's gonna get. 4. That's a problem. Go away. We'll heal a little bit, and then we will just get damage. All we can do. This is problematic. Okay. Bash first, so you're vulnerable. Heavy Blade becomes 47 damage. Perfected Strike becomes 40. Strike becomes 25. Is there anything in my discard pile that I absolutely must have again? Not really. He's gonna status affect me. Alright, this is where we stand. I am now weakened, so I do less damage. Okay, well, a demon form. I don't think it's gonna help me that much. It's the 16 or 8. We're only gonna do 8. We may as well just do cleave. Yep, that's where we stand. Yeah, and then you're gonna do 30. Go away. Drink. Let us take out Heavy Blade. It is now free. Heavy Blade again. You are gonna do 30 damage to me, but I can swallow the 30 damage and then heal. I could also do this and do this and only take 2 damage. I'm gonna do that. Let's go. TikTok. Oh, it didn't kill me. Okay. You will become vulnerable. Then we drop kick. We will cleave. Metallicize. Defend. I'll wait on this. We're still gonna take a chunk of damage, but we might actually kill this guy. It's gonna be okay. Ouch. We're okay. We're okay. Let's see here. You only have 84 health. I am going to drink this. I am going to hurt you. And then I'm going to hurt you even more. Goodbye. There have been many times when I have not killed that guy. Potion belt. We can have more potions. We get liquid memories back. That was a handy, handy thing. And then we get to add to our deck. More rage, please. Thank you. We have the option to heal or merchant. We don't really have enough money for the merchant to matter that much, and there is another merchant up the way if we care. Let's go here. We're actually in very good health, so let's smith us a card. I mean, Headbutt has been doing the work. It has, it has. I wish this would give two vulnerable, but it does give vulnerable to all enemies. Perfected Strike. Let's just get more damage. Decided to become a damage dealer. Incense Burner. Every 6 turn, gain 1 intangible. That could be fun. That will, I mean, it's every 6 turns, but it's fun. Let's see if we can not have a battle. We don't have to go for that merchant. Speak of the devil and he will appear. Already have demon form, so we don't need it again. Warcry, I've passed on a couple of times. Flame Barrier, meh. Cleave could be great. Searing Blow, deal 12 damage, can be upgraded any number of times. Not great. We could remove a card. We could also gain a potion. So, let's see here. We can't afford elixir. Don't care about it. Attack potion. Choose 1 of 3 random attack cards. Add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn, or plus deal 20 damage. Attack potion, please. I will take it. That's all I care about. Goodbye. So we've hit a merchant. We don't care about the merchant. Let's avoid the elites. More relics. Nice. Ah, the gremlin horn. I love that one. It's nicer when it's earlier on. I would like the ability to upgrade more cards, so maybe we just question mark it? Because we cannot have encounters. Okay, mind bloom. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the Spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do? I am war. Fight the boss from Act 1, gain a rare relic. I am awake. Upgrade all cards. You can no longer heal. I am healthy. Heal to full HP. Get doubt. No. I am war. Let's do it in Act 1 boss. Let's go. Oh, it's the slime boss. He's fun. Seeing red. Rage. Not that it will do me any good, but I strike you down. More attacks, please. Pummel. Deal 2 damage 4 times. Wild Strike is going to be the most damage out of all these. Wild Strike. Keep the energy. He is going to goop us with some slime. It's fine. Heavy blade. Kapow. Strike. Kapow. He is interrupted from whatever he was going to do, so he's gonna split now into 2 enemies that both have 66 health. Which is fine. Absolutely fine. So now we have a spike slime and an acid slime. They suck, but it's fine. We're gonna bandage up and heal to full. We're gonna rage. We are going to cleave. We are going to strike. We're going to wild strike. That guy's almost dead. We managed to get some block. So we're almost good. He's gonna split again. Bonk. Alright. Metallicize now. Wound, you can go away. Thunderclap. Yes. Strike. Kills one of you. Headbutt. Kills you. I would like... Heavy Blade back. Thank you very much. Heavy Blade... I'm gonna Anger. And then I'm gonna Heavy Blade. It doesn't... Oh, it did kill him. And then we're done. We get 50 gold. We get the champion belt. Whenever you apply vulnerable, apply weak. Nice. Because we are the champion. And we get a card. Combust. Entrench. Plus... Which is now a... It's usually a 2 energy card, but now it's a 1 energy card. Or Heavy Blade again. Heavy Blade plus again. Honestly... Heavy Blade plus again. Let's go. Nope, I want to upgrade cards. We're upgrading cards. We're smithing cards. I'm gonna smith rage. Then I'm gonna do whatever this is, which will not be combat because of the Juzu bracelet. Pray. Remove a card from our deck. I'm gonna pray out a strike. Because I have so many other attack cards in here that are much more fun. So, strike, goodbye. I am going to now smith up my other rage. So no matter which rage I get, it's good. And the awakened one. Oh, I have killed him before. Never mind. He's kind of a pain though. But I've killed him. I have killed him before, and I will kill him this time too. We are seeing red. We are going to bash. Liquid Memories. Bash him again. And then Whirlwind. Oh, yes. Defend. And Wild Strike. That was a very good opening turn. Heck yeah, that is probably the best I've ever done against that guy. Okay, Demon Form, yes please. Thunderclap. I is angry. I am intangible this turn, so he can only do 1 damage to me. Bring it on. Thank you to the incense burner. Alright. Rage, yes. Metallicize, yes. Defend, yes. Heavy Blade. Bonk. Get wreckaged. End turn. I will take some amount of damage, but not that much. Rage, yes. This wound can go away. Defend, sure. Cleave, absolutely. Perfected Strike. You're dead. End turn. What is he doing? He's doing that. The jerk. Get out of here. Gonna need to defend. He's not vulnerable anymore. So dropkick will still do damage. But you... 74 damage. Yeah, we'll just do all the wreckage we can. We're gonna take some amount of damage, but not nearly as much as we otherwise would. $26. That wasn't bad. Bandage up. Thunderclap. Get angry. Perfected strike for 54 damage. We got some extra block on top of it. We're gonna take some damage, but we are gonna live. And Void? Go away. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna anger. And then we're gonna do 26 damage 4 times and see if he survives. Oh. Oh, he did not. Oopsie daisies. We are done. The thump. The thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You ready your blade. You deal 619 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but it is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 1,367 damage to the heart. A total of a lot of damage has been dealt to all who have challenged it. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. We sleep. Is it victory? Last unlock complete. We get the blue candle, the dead branch, and the singing bowl. So the blue candle, unplayable curse cards can now be played. Whenever you play a curse, lose 1 HP and exhaust it. Dead branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. Or the singing bowl. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. Nice. So that is all the unlocks for the Iron Chad. And with that, this is the end of my stream. So thank you everyone for joining me today for some Slay the Spire goodness. We have had a grand old time slaying the Spire, and I hope that you will join us again tomorrow, because I usually stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. If that is not your time zone, feel free to follow me, subscribe, or Twitch Turbo if you can't subscribe to everyone you'd like to, and put on notifications here on Twitch. If, for whatever reason, Twitch is too twitchy in its notifications, Twitter is the place to go. And there is my Twitter link to my Twitter, so you can follow and put notifications on there instead. It also means that if you'd like to know more about me as a person, you learn all of the things that I like from the things that I retweet there. But I don't do a lot there, so it's pretty low-key. In any case, if you have missed out on anything that I have streamed in the past and want to catch up on Sunhaven, which is going to be my main game for a while outside of this birthday week of mine, please head over to the YouTube. Hold on. I will get you the link in a moment. There we go. Subscribe, ring the bell so that you know when the VODs go live, and all of my content will be over there 24/7 for you, whether I'm live or not. You can have my company here on the VODs. So thank you guys for joining me today. You have been wonderful people, but as a streamer, we do try to raid our friends. So let us see who is available to be raided. You know what? Dragon Wolfblade is a good friend of mine. He's playing Odd Woods, something new for him. I believe it's a more of a survival-esque game, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's go check out what he's up to, and we will join him over there. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening, everyone, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow at 1 when we continue Slay the Spire for my birthday. Yeah, this has been great. I will catch you guys on the flip side of my stream, and you're welcome, Pepito. It's been lovely having everybody here. So thank you for joining me for Slay the Spire. I know it's not my usual content, but it is what I have. We will raid here shortly, as soon as I can get us to raid. It's fuzzy. I look forward to slaying more Spire tomorrow. Please, please, please say hi to Dragon for me, by the way. If you are subscribed to me, you can use my emojis, but any heart emojis or love emojis or raid emojis is fair game. I'm happy to support it all. So take care, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, or I will see you another day. Otherwise, it's gonna be great. We raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys!